All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. It is between Christmas and New Year's, and today we're going to tackle a project that I've been wanting to tackle for quite some time, and that is on my dump trailer. We had a problem basically due to my own dumbass. I didn't grease up the jack when we picked it up out of storage, and the jack seized up. So didn't have a grease gun with me, took care of business, got it up, got it on the truck. It was kind of a pain, but I guess it drew attention to the jack and just how many times you have to crank that sucker when you're pissed off to try and get it up. And it's a bear. It's a brand new jack. It's just kind of a pain. So I bought a kit to turn it into an electric jack. I think like a little motor is going to mount right here. I got to weld like a little mount or something there. The switch is supposed to go here, but you can see I've got some Zerk fittings there. So I think I'm going to try and mount it to the back. I'm not sure. We'll figure out. But I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. I've got power in here. For the hydraulic tank, so there's a battery right there. None of this should be, anything difficult. So let's get started. All right, I figured you guys didn't want to watch a 2-hour install video on an electric jack, so figured I'd just tell you what's going on. Just taking apart the jack, had to clean out some of that grease. I put on some gloves to do that. And then it was time to drive the pin out, holding the shaft on that gear. Once I did that, I was able to drive the shaft out, and it was, pretty simple after that. This is that Amazon kit that I ordered. It's not even available anymore, so I can't put up the link, but I did put up the number, the part number that you're going to be looking for to get a kit similar to this one. They're all cheap, Chinese knockoffs, but it is what it is. Just kind of showing that I'm shocked. The shaft fit, the pins line up. Pretty happy about that. Just pulling out the bung that I need to weld onto the jack to kind of hold this electric motor in place. Just kind of showing you, I've got a sticker I got to remove. I'm going to line it up and tack weld it first, make sure everything kind of lines up and fits. Here I'm having problems with my little wire fed welder. It's an old Lincoln, and the wire was getting caught up in the handle. I just had a bad piece. Just pulled out the wire, got it going again. I've had this welder since 1996. My wife bought it for me, and I used to have a huge Miller Trailblazer and all that stuff. This little welder has got so many spools through it, it's not even funny. It's just flux core, no big deal, but I love it. Gave the surfaces a quick coat of paint, and I'm putting the jack back on the jack. Put my pin back in, and I'm in business. Things are going well. I'm going to mount up the switch here. And I did not use screws from the kits. I just used some self-drillers that I had on hand, and it just works better. Just be careful you're not drilling into where the spider gears are. That would be a bad day. Not like it'd be a big deal. You just, plug the hole and, move somewhere else. But it'd be better not to do it in the first place. You can see kind of inside this box I'm going to go to next. That's where I'm pulling the wire for the switch into there. And now I'm starting to figure out that the wires for the motor also need to go into this box. And I'm thinking, what the heck? Now I got to extend those as well, which, again, it's a cheap Chinese kit. I don't know what I was expecting, but whatever. We get it done. I secure the main wiring harness from the switch to the trailer frame, so it's not going anywhere, and just use two like electrical holders, if you will, and screwed them in place. Now these are the 4 wires that come from the switch, And now I've got to extend the two wires from the motor. All I'm doing is literally just making them longer, splicing them together, and I'm going to put some wire loom around them. Never skip the wire loom step. It gets real easy for guys doing projects at home. Oh, I don't have wire loom or whatever. Go get it. It is so easy to chafe up some wires, cause a short, and that can go back to the tow vehicle, believe it or not. So you just never want to skimp out on your wiring. Do both a mechanical connection and then, get some, you saw me heat shrinking them. Just make sure they don't get water in there and corroded, if you will. Then just wrap it up in wire loom, which is what I'm doing here, and I'm just taping it every so often just so the wires don't fall out of the loom. Nothing too exciting. And then I'm going to run the whole apparatus into the box here. So again, not a step that's incredibly difficult or anything like that. Just takes a little bit of time, and you do that, you're going to make sure that wiring lasts for a long time, rather than, your first winter, or you go to use the trailer and the thing's not working. They gave me no wiring diagram, so I went and found one off eTrailer, and this worked for me. So if you have a kit like this and need the diagram, there it was. Super simple once I had that, but I was having a little trouble figuring it out. But again, there it is. Hey, we had to make sure we got Jack in the video. He wanted me to show you the finished products. He's pretty excited. Trailer's plugged in, charging the battery, greased everything up. Switch works great. Overall, decent project. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to say thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.